Philadelphia. On any given day, Sean Edwards might be fine-tuning a mobile app with his engineers, leading a boardroom discussion on smart building strategies, or sitting quietly with fellow board members planning a fundraiser for Philadelphia's historic preservation. In a city known for grit, heritage, and hustle, Edwards stands out not just for his business expertise but for his rare combination of vision, humility, and hometown loyalty. "I've always believed that being in business means being part of something larger," Edwards said. "Philadelphia has shaped me, so giving back to this city is not an obligation, it's an honor." As president of Rittenhouse Communications Group, Edwards has become a fixture in the region's evolving tech ecosystem. His company specializes in everything from physical security and proactive threat management to telecommunications infrastructure and mobile app development. Under his leadership, the firm has expanded its footprint throughout the Mid-Atlantic, helping property developers and owners integrate cutting-edge systems into the fabric of their buildings. However, Edwards' story is not just one of business success. It is also of service. A longtime resident of Philadelphia's Bella Vista neighborhood, he has used his platform to lift up the people and places that make the city special. Whether serving on the boards of the Economy League of Greater Philadelphia or the SS United States Conservancy, or helping fund youth development and public safety initiatives, Edwards has shown that influence, when wielded with intention, can change more than bottom lines. A path forged from unlikely beginnings. Sean Edwards, Philadelphia, didn't take a typical route into technology. He began his journey in the culinary arts before transitioning into sales in the early 2000s. What started as a career pivot soon revealed itself to be a calling. "I didn't have a background in tech, but I had a passion for solving problems and building relationships," he said. "Once I stepped into telecommunications and saw the potential to innovate, I knew I had found my space." That space grew into Rittenhouse Communications Group, a company known for delivering tailored technology solutions to builders and owners across the Mid-Atlantic. What sets Rittenhouse apart, Edwards says, is its integrated approach and relentless attention to client needs. "We don't believe in cookie-cutter solutions. Every project deserves a fresh perspective," he added. That mindset has allowed us to grow organically while staying rooted in service. Staying grounded while scaling up as Rittenhouse expanded into new markets, including Washington, D.C., and Baltimore, Edwards had to shift from being a hands-on technician to a strategic leader. It required him to build not just systems, but culture. "Scaling is not just about volume. It's about values," Sean Edwards said. "I wanted to build a company where people felt empowered, supported, and safe to lead." One of the most defining lessons he learned came from an early mentor who told him, "The best leaders create safety for others." That completely reframed how I approached leadership. My job became not just setting the strategy but creating an environment where people can do their best work, he said. He has since mentored dozens of team members and rising leaders within and beyond the tech space. "When someone shows ownership and curiosity, I give them access, a seat at the table, a new responsibility, an opportunity to grow," he said. That's how real development happens. Mentorship as a cornerstone of leadership at Rittenhouse. Mentorship is more than a buzzword. It's woven into the company's culture. "In a hybrid environment like ours, you have to lead with clarity and consistency," Edwards explained. "Our engineers, our client-facing team, they all need transparency and trust to perform at their best." He encourages his team to think long-term, seek feedback, and challenge assumptions. Mentorship isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions and creating room for people to rise, he shared. His own mentors, many of whom he still stays in contact with, continue to influence his thinking. "We bounce ideas off each other. We call each other out when needed. Those conversations keep me grounded," Edwards said. Technology with purpose innovation has been a hallmark of Edwards' leadership, but never innovation for its own sake. His excitement around artificial intelligence, for example, stems not from trendiness but from its practical utility. "AI is changing the game for proposal generation, estimating, and client support," he said. "What used to take 2 days now takes 2 hours. That kind of shift lets us deliver more value where it matters." He also sees wireless technology as a transformative force, especially for retrofitting older buildings. "The cost savings on cabling and the speed of deployment are huge," he said. "It means more property owners can implement smart solutions quickly and affordably." One of his proudest achievements is a proprietary platform and mobile app designed specifically for the multifamily and hospitality sectors. Built in-house, it has become a differentiator for the company. We built something that solves real problems for real people. That's always the goal, Edwards said. Giving back to the city that raised him beyond boardrooms and blueprints, Edwards is deeply invested in Philadelphia. His roles on the boards of the Economy League and the SS United States Conservancy speak to a broader vision of civic responsibility. There's no shortage of ways to get involved in this city, and I'm grateful to play a small part in some important work, he said. His previous role with the Philadelphia Police Foundation also highlighted his interest in public safety and community well-being. We helped raise critical funds for equipment and youth engagement programs, he said. When public institutions are supported, everyone benefits. Whether hosting events, backing veterans initiatives, or investing in local talent, Edwards operates with a clear sense of place. Philadelphia has a spirit you don't find elsewhere. It's tough, resilient, and creative. I love being a part of that, he said. Looking toward the future as he looks ahead, Edwards is focused on deepening Rittenhouse's footprint and building new leadership within his organization. My goal is not just to grow the company but to build something that lasts, he said. We want to be known not just for what we do but how we do it. Asked what advice he would give to someone starting out in the field, Edwards was direct. Be curious, be coachable, and never stop learning, he said. Tech is constantly evolving, and if you're willing to adapt, there's no limit to what you can build. Today, he is shaped by something even more enduring: purpose. I want my work to matter, to my team, to this city, and to the people we serve, he said. Sean Edwards has remained focused on what matters, building systems that last and relationships that endure. His work may be behind the scenes, but its impact runs through the very core of Philadelphia's progress. The most rewarding part of my career is watching someone step into their full potential, Edwards explained. It's powerful to see people realize they can lead, innovate, and influence outcomes, especially when they didn't see it in themselves at first. That transformation fuels everything we do here at Rittenhouse.